Alright folks, welcome back to MWE Satin, and we are about to get started with our first match here tonight. Coming down to the ring is the country girl Daisy James. Now in the last MWE Satin, Juicy Lucy had the nerve to use a super juicy jackknife on Daisy James because of the fact that they lost a tag match against Ursula and Lori Tempers. Tonight here in MWE Satin, Daisy James is going to try to get a measure of revenge on the Juicy one. I mean, those actions on behalf of Lucy were uncalled for, and Daisy James is going to let Lucy know that she doesn't take kindly to that type of action. It seems by the sound of the new theme music being heard here in MWE. I guess this must be the new Juicy Lucy. Must be her new digs. She reminds me of another WWE wrestler who dresses like that, but I'm not gonna say. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Juicy Lucy now has a new attitude and a new purpose in life, and that is to trust no one and to care about no one. And I guess she proved that when she super juicy jackknifed Daisy James last MWE Clash. But now tonight she goes up against her former tag team partner and former friend. Yeah, I guess the crowd definitely doesn't like this new attitude of Juicy Lucy's. Nor do I. But Juicy Lucy doesn't care. And already the bell sounds. Juicy Lucy with those kicks to the abdomen and a drop kick to the face of Daisy James, putting in those stomps to the abdomen, putting in a grapple and a chop to the chest of Daisy James. Trying to go for a grapple, but Daisy was able to counter. And now she grapples, puts her in a headlock, trying to go for a DDT or a swinging neck breaker, but to no prevail as Juicy Lucy puts in a short order clothesline and a quick elbow drop. Juicy Lucy was trying to go for a grapple but ends up getting kicked, puts in those punches and kicks. Daisy James gets her grapple reversed, but Juicy Lucy with a back suplex to Daisy James and another quick elbow drop which was missed. European uppercut by Juicy Lucy. These two ladies are definitely giving it their all in this match. Daisy James putting in those punches and kicks. I guess that's called a country combo. But besides all that, Juicy Lucy with a barrage of knuckle sandwiches to the head of the country girl. Yes, the juicy one, Juicy Lucy, putting in those kicks to the abdomen of Daisy James, trying to go for a grapple, but gets countered. A counter by Juicy Lucy. Daisy James is definitely in trouble as Juicy Lucy puts in those forearms to the back. And now Juicy Lucy goes for a grapple, but Daisy counters, attacking the back of Juicy Lucy. Ooh, cat fight. Gotta love those cat fights. Now Daisy James going for the rodeo roundup. The rodeo roundup on Juicy Lucy, and now she goes for the cover. 1, 2. Juicy Lucy was able to get the shoulders up. Daisy James almost got that win, but gets hit with a low blow. Like I said, this new attitude change in Juicy Lucy might be doing her some good, but the crowd in itself don't like this new attitude change. But Juicy Lucy doesn't care as she puts in those boots to the legs of Daisy James, trying to put in more damage to those legs of hers. But anyway, try to go for a running grapple, but gets countered with that drop toe hold. Daisy James with those ground attacks, putting in those boots to her. Man, missed that punch. Juicy Lucy now putting in those chops to the chest of Daisy James. Daisy counters. Kick to the abdomen. Juicy Lucy with the capture suplex. Oh, man, gets nicely countered by Daisy James. And now Daisy once again grapples, putting her in that headlock. Juicy Lucy trying to escape, but to no prevail as she gets hit with that swinging net breaker by Daisy James. Another nasty low blow. Juicy Lucy's gonna do everything she can to get this win in this match. Daisy James is gonna try to fight very hard in this match too. Ooh, man, gets sent over the top rope. Ooh, I guess she was about to go for an outside dive, but I guess she thought twice on that one. Forearms to the back of Daisy James. Juicy Lucy now in control of this very match, and now she's gonna put in those juicy jabs to the face and chin of Daisy James, in which she does. And now she goes for the cover. Ooh, what's this? I guess for some reason she stopped the count because she's not done hurting Daisy James. Might be a big mistake on her behalf though. But anyway, Juicy Lucy trying to go for a grapple but gets countered by Daisy James. Now Juicy Lucy counters. Now Daisy counters. And now she's working on the back of Juicy Lucy, which is a good form of strategy there. But Lucy was able to hit that Hurricane Rana on Daisy James. This is definitely some great stuff. Oh man, trying to go for a finisher but gets countered by Daisy James. Getting a little cocky. Once again the rodeo roundup on Juicy Lucy. But Juicy Lucy was able to rake the eyes of Daisy James. German suplex by Lucy. This is definitely a great grudge match against these two gladiator beauties. Back suplex by Juicy Lucy. Many apologies on the botching commentary. But anyways, trying to go for a camel clutch, but Juicy Lucy gets hit with a counter by Daisy James. Oh man, putting in those chops and a drop kick to the face. I guess once again she's gonna try to do a camel clutch, but ends up getting a rope break because Daisy James was too close to the ropes. Yeah, and I forgot to mention, well, I'll mention it later, but Juicy Lucy setting up Daisy James with her patented finisher. The very finisher she had used on the last MWE Clash. And it's not called the Juicy Combo, it's the Super Juicy Jackknife. Daisy James was able to counter that time, but wasn't able to counter that grapple. Oh, wait a minute, she does counter the grapple. Daisy James with the fall-away slam. Like I said, I forgot to mention that springboard move that she had used on Daisy James. My apologies. But besides all that, Juicy Lucy setting up Daisy with a figure four leg lock, in which Daisy James is reversing. Daisy James has reversed the figure four leg lock. I guess Daisy James was prepared for the fact that Juicy Lucy might be using those submissions on her. But anyway, Daisy James trying to fight back. Irish whip gets reversed by Lucy. Oh man, trying to go for a shoulder block, but gets her shoulder rammed to the ring post. Holy macaroni. Daisy James really wants some revenge on Juicy Lucy. But Juicy Lucy hits her with that jawbreaker. Dragon suplex pin. Will this do it? No, only got two. Daisy James was this close to losing. And now, Juicy Lucy setting her up with her other patented finisher, in which she should have used on Daisy James but didn't use it. But now she is the Juicy Brain Buster. Juicy Lucy with the Juicy Brain Buster. But miraculously, Daisy James was able to get up from that. Drop toe hold counter by Daisy James. And now she's going for the cover that quick. I guess it's a bit too soon for a 3 count. But now Daisy James, man, nice takedown there. And now picks up Juicy Lucy, trying to go for a grapple, but gets countered by Lucy. Lucy with the grapple of her own, setting her up with a German suplex. We'll be right back with more action here at MWE Satin. Don't go anywhere.